its gentle tune, while rain turns morning into noon. I tie my apron, warm my cup, and let the quiet kitchen wake up. The windows blur with silver rain, the kettle starts its soft refrain. Inside the oven, warm and slow, a loaf begins to rise and grow. No clock to watch, no place to be. The morning opens quietly. Bread in the oven, warmth inside the room. Bread in the oven, Sunday starts to bloom. Rain at the window, jazz playing low. Coffee beside me, nowhere to go. Bread in the oven, this is where I want to be. The scent arrives before the sound and wraps its comfort all around. It finds the flowers by the pane and settles softly with the rain. I check the crust and close the door. It needs a little waiting more. Some things are sweeter when they take the time they need to rise and bake. No need to hurry what is good. The bread will tell me when I should. Bread in the oven, golden in the glow. Bread in the oven, taking its time slow. Rain at the window, jazz playing low. Coffee beside me, nowhere to go. Bread in the oven, this is where I want to be. I used to think the day began with lists and clocks and careful plans. But here before the world comes through, the smallest things feel warm and new. A wooden table, one clean plate, a loaf that knows enough to wait. No grand occasion, no display, just something kind to start the day. Bread in the oven, warmth inside the room. Bread in the oven, Sunday starts to bloom. Rain at the window, jazz playing low. Coffee beside me, nowhere to go. Bread in the oven, this is where I want to be. Bread in the oven, golden, warm and slow. Bread in the oven, ready now, I know. I open the door and breathe it in. A quiet Sunday can begin. Bread in the oven, and the morning feels like home. Warm bread, soft rain, coffee steaming by the pane. Take it slowly, let it be. Sunday morning waits for me. butter melts inside the pan. A little gold beneath my hand. I crack the eggs into a bowl and whisk them smooth and pale and whole. A little cream, a pinch of salt. No need for anything more at all. I turn the flame down low and slow. There's nowhere else I need to go. The record turns beside the stove. I stir until I find the groove. Slow, scrambled eggs, low flame, easy hands. A little salt and pepper, no particular plans. Rain on the window, jazz playing low. Sunday has nowhere it needs to go. Slow, scrambled eggs made the Sunday way. The eggs begin to softly set. Not quite finished, not just yet. I draw the spoon around the side, then fold the warmer part inside. A little time, some garden chives. The smallest things can feel alive. I lift the pan away from heat before the eggs are quite complete. They finish in the warmth they hold, soft folds of cream and morning gold. Slow, scrambled eggs, low flame, easy hands. A little thyme and pepper, and no particular plans. Rain on the window, jazz playing low. Sunday has nowhere it needs to go. Slow, scrambled eggs made the Sunday way. I used to cook with one eye fixed upon the clock and all my lists. The meal was gone before I knew what any simple flavor could do. But now I hear the wooden spoon, the rain that taps a gentle tune. A quiet meal, a slower start, a little kindness for the heart. Slow, scrambled eggs, low flame, easy hands. A little salt and pepper, and no particular plans. Rain on the window, jazz playing low. Sunday has nowhere it needs to go. Slow, scrambled eggs made the Sunday way. Slow, scrambled eggs warm upon the plate, beside the bread and honey, worth a little wait. Nothing grand has happened here, still the morning feels more clear. Slow, scrambled eggs, and I feel like myself again. Low flame, soft rain, a little warmth returns again. Wooden spoon, coffee steam, Sunday moving like a dream. I pull the linen from the shelf, a Sunday ritual for myself. It settles softly on the wood. It makes the whole room feel renewed. I smooth the corners with my hand, then step away to let it land. A flower here, a cup nearby, or rain moves down the window glass. No need to make it grand or bright. A little care can make it right. Sunday morning tablecloth, white as winter light. Sunday morning tablecloth, everything feels right. Bread beside the coffee pot, rain against the window glass. Sunday morning tablecloth, let the morning last. The record settles into swing, the kettle starts to softly sing. I turn the vase a little more and move the chair back from the door. I used to save the linen best for holidays and special guests, but ordinary days can shine when I decide to make them mine. No crowd is coming through the door, no special reason needed anymore. Sunday morning tablecloth, soft beneath my hands. Sunday morning tablecloth, no particular plans. Flowers leaning toward the gray, coffee warming up the day. Sunday morning tablecloth, this is where I'll stay. There is something kind in this, a folded edge, a quiet dish, a little flower standing tall, a record playing down the hall. Not every joy arrives with sound, some settle softly all around. A cloth, a cup, a wooden chair can make a home from simple care. Sunday morning tablecloth, white as winter light. Sunday morning tablecloth, everything feels right. Bread beside the coffee pot, rain against the window glass. Sunday morning tablecloth, let the morning last. Sunday morning tablecloth, soft beneath my hands. Sunday morning tablecloth, no particular plans. No grand reason, nothing new, just a quiet room and a rainy view. Sunday morning tablecloth, and time enough for me. White linen, soft rain, coffee warming by the pane. One small flower, one warm cup, Sunday morning opening up. Kettle settles into song, the window rain keeps time along. I fold the paper, warm the cup, and let the quiet morning open up. coffee waits dark, fine and still. I pour the water slow and thin. A little circle, then a pause. The room grows softer without cause. One drop, then another, gentle as the rain. Nothing needs to hurry, nothing slips away. The coffee drips slow and warm, a little shelter from the storm. The coffee drips dark and deep, while Sunday moves on quiet feet. No need to rush, no need to speak. The coffee drips and time turns soft for me. The fragrance rises through the room, warm as bread and soft perfume. It finds the flowers by the glass and lingers while the minutes pass. I pour again, then wait once more. The rain keeps tapping at the door. The record turns, the brushes sway, and nothing asks me for the day. A patient hand, a steady stream, a kitchen halfway into dream. The coffee drips slow and warm, a little shelter from the storm. The coffee drips dark and deep, while Sunday moves on quiet feet. No need to rush, no need to speak. The coffee drips and time turns soft for me. Used to hurry through the pour, already reaching for the door. The cup was full, the coffee gone, before I knew the day had dawned. But now I hear the waterfall, the smallest rhythm of them all. A wooden spoon, a ceramic sound, a little pieces gathering round. Some things arrive when given time, a deeper taste, a clearer mind. A cup prepared with patient hands can make the morning whole again. The coffee drips slow and warm, a little shelter from the storm. The coffee drips dark and deep, while Sunday moves on quiet feet. No need to rush, no need to speak. The coffee drips and time turns soft for me. The coffee drips, the cup grows full. The room is warm, the morning still, a little steam, a rainy view. The coffee drips and everything feels new. Warm cup, soft rain, coffee falling once again. Drop by drop, let it be. Sunday morning waits for me. jar is by the plate, golden clear and glad to wait. I lift the spoon and watch it shine, a ribbon falling slow and fine. It curls across the warm brown bread, a little sunlight softly spread outside. The rain keeps tapping low inside. There's nowhere else to go, no need to measure every drop, no need to hurry, no need to stop, no hurry, just honey, golden in the rain. No hurry, just honey, sweet and slow again. Coffee by the window, jazz beneath the gray. No hurry, just honey, that's enough today. The record finds an easy swing, the kettle gives a quiet ring. The flowers lean beside the glass, content to let the weather pass. I taste the bread, the butter warm, the honey soft against the storm. Nothing grand is happening here, still the morning feels more clear. A little sweetness, warm and bright, can make an ordinary moment right. No hurry, just honey, golden in the rain. No hurry, just honey, sweet and slow again. Coffee by the window, jazz beneath the gray. No hurry, just honey, that's enough today. I used to save the sweeter things for holidays and gatherings, for company and polished plates, for moments marked by special dates. But Sunday asks for nothing more than open curtains, rain and warmth, a little kindness on the breath, a quiet thought inside my head. Some joys arrive without a sound and settle softly all around. A spoon, a cup, a rainy view, a simple morning made anew. No hurry, just honey, golden in the rain. No hurry, just honey, sweet and slow again. Coffee by the window, jazz beneath the gray. No hurry, just honey, that's enough today. No hurry, just honey, warm upon the bread. No hurry, just honey, nothing left unsaid. The rain can fall, the record play, I have nowhere else to be today. No hurry, just honey, let the morning stay. Golden honey, soft gray sky, coffee steam is drifting by. Take it slowly, let it be. Sunday morning, bread and me. chair away from the table. The morning waits quiet and able to hold the bread, the cup, the rain, and let the room grow still again. The linen cool beneath my hand, the flowers lean where they still stand. The coffee sends a thread of steam across the table like a dream. Everything is finally here, the plate, the cup, the morning clear. First bite of Sunday, butter, bread and rain. First bite of Sunday, and I feel like myself again. The record hums, the coffee steams, the room is softer than it seems. First bite of Sunday, and the day can take its time. The crust gives way with one soft sound. A golden crumb falls gently down. The butter melts into the bread. A little honey lightly spread. The eggs are warm, the herbs are green. The gentlest breakfast I have seen. I take my time from bite to bite and watch the window gather light. The rain keeps moving down the pane. It disappears and starts again. First bite of Sunday, warm and fresh and slow. First bite of Sunday, with nowhere else to go. The flowers lean, the record plays. The rain has softened all the day. First bite of Sunday, and I am glad to stay. I used to eat while standing still beside the sink or windowsill. A hurried cup, a hurried plate, already thinking I was late. But now I sit and taste each part. The bread, the rain, the quiet heart. No grand reward, no distant prize, just morning light before my eyes. A meal can hold a softer part, a way of speaking to the heart. A plate prepared with patient hands can make the smallest moment last. First bite of Sunday, butter, bread and rain. First bite of Sunday, and I feel like myself again. The record hums, the coffee steams. The room is softer than it seems. First bite of Sunday, and the day can take its time. First bite of Sunday, warm upon my tongue. First bite of Sunday, the quiet day has begun. No grand occasion, no one to please, just rain, warm bread and room to breathe. First bite of Sunday, and I am home in me. One warm bite, one quiet breath, nothing more is needed yet. Soft rain, morning light, everything toast is warm beneath my hand, a little crisp, a little brown. I lift the butter from its dish and spread it slowly as I wish. It catches in the golden grain, then softens like the Sunday rain. I watch it travel to the edge, a quiet promise on the bread. No corner left, no need to race. The morning moves at its own pace. Butter on the toast, melting soft and slow. Butter on the toast, golden as it goes. Rain at the window, jazz inside. Nothing in the world to decide. Butter on the toast, just the way I like it. The knife leaves lines from side to side, a shining path where warmth can hide. The butter sinks into the bread, a little honey lightly spread. The coffee curls into the air, the flowers lean beside it there. I take the first warm quiet bite and let the room become more light. The salt, the grain, the softer rain, the simple things feel new again. Butter on the toast, melting soft and slow. Butter on the toast, golden as it goes. Rain at the window, jazz inside. Nothing in the world to decide. Butter on the toast, just the way I like it. I used to eat while on my feet, already halfway down the street. The toast was gone, the coffee cold, before the morning could unfold. But now I hear the record play and watch the rain soften the day. A warm plate and a wooden chair can make a little comfort there. It doesn't take a grand design, a perfect room, a brighter sky, a quiet meal, a slower start can leave some room inside the heart. Butter on the toast, melting soft and slow. Butter on the toast, golden as it goes. Rain at the window, jazz inside. Nothing in the world to decide. Butter on the toast, just the way I like it. Butter on the toast, warm beneath my hand. Butter on the toast, nothing needs to be grand. A little honey, coffee near the gentlest morning of the year. Butter on the toast, and time enough to taste it. Warm toast, soft rain, butter melting once again. One more bite, one more song. Sunday morning moves along. day. 3 quiet stems in white and gray. The woman at the market stand wrapped them softly in her hands. I carried them through morning rain, their petals tapping at the paper. And now they lean beside my cup, as if the room has opened up. I turn the vase a little more, then stop and glance toward the door. Flowers on the table, small and soft and bright. Flowers on the table, catching Sunday light. Maybe it's the rain, maybe it's the room. Flowers on the table and a quiet thought of you. I wonder what you'd call this flower. You always choose the strangest names. Last time you called the daisies stars that fell asleep beside the lane. I laughed before I meant to laugh. You looked surprised and laughed right back. It wasn't much, a passing thing. Still, now I hear that laughter ring. Coffee cools beside my hand. I move the flowers where they stand. Flowers on the table, rain upon the glass. Flowers on the table, little moments pass. Maybe it's the weather, maybe it's the view. Flowers on the table and another thought of you. Call it missing you. That sounds too large and far too soon. I only thought you might have smiled to see the petals gathered wild. You have a way of sitting still that makes the quiet easy too. No need to fill each little pause. The room feels warmer next to you. And maybe that is all it is, a simple thought the rain has brought. One empty chair, one extra cup, then laughing as I put it back. Flowers on the table, small and soft and bright. Flowers on the table, catching Sunday light. Maybe it's the rain, maybe it's the room. Flowers on the table and a quiet thought of you. Flowers on the table, one chair left nearby. Flowers on the table, I don't quite wonder why. Maybe it's the silence, maybe it's the view. Flowers on the table. lost my mind and chose to stay. No need to name it, let it be. Just a quiet thought beside the tea. The first cup's nearly gone by now. A little warmth is left somehow. The rain keeps moving down the glass. The record lets another song pass. I lift the pot and find enough for one more quiet warming cup. I pour it slowly, dark and deep, while Sunday moves on quiet feet. No reason needed, none at all. The room is warm, the rain falls soft. A second cup, I think I will. A second cup, the house is still. The rain's not done, the record plays. The morning hasn't gone away. A second cup, and nowhere else to go. The steam curls up beside my face and disappears without a trace. I set the cup beside the flowers. The rain has settled into ours. The other chair is slightly turned, as if a place has been reserved. I almost move it to the wall, then leave it where it is after all. It looks less empty from this side, or maybe that's the rain outside. A second cup, warm between my hands. A second cup, and no particular plans. The flowers lean, the record plays. The room grows softer with the rain. A second cup, and time enough to stay. Its best when no one tries to fill the rest. No need to talk through every pause. The silence doesn't need a cause. I laughed and said that sounded strange, then found I liked it all the same. You sat there easy, warm and still, and somehow made the quiet feel like something friendly, something kind, a place where I could rest my mind. I wouldn't say I miss you here, that word still feels a little near. I only think a second cup might taste a little better shared. One chair nearby, one rainy view, and room enough perhaps for you. A second cup, I think I will. A second cup, the house is place. The morning hasn't gone away. A second cup and nowhere else to go. A second cup, one chair left near. A second cup, as if you might appear. Maybe it's the weather, maybe it's the view. A second cup and a quiet thought of you. Second cup, soft rain, coffee warming by the pane. Nothing certain, nothing new, only room enough for two. Plates are lighter than before. A few gold crumbs remain once more. The coffee cools beside my hand. The morning moves without a plan. The rain has softened on the glass. The longest part of brunch has passed. Still I am in no rush to rise. The room feels warm beneath gray skies. Nothing grand is happening here, just rain, a record, someone near. This is the good life, coffee going cold. Rain across the garden, a record soft and old. Nothing grand and nothing new, just an ordinary day made easy by you. This is the good life, or close enough for me. You have a way of sitting still, as though the room has all it needs. You never rush to fill the air, you simply let the silence breathe. And when you laugh, it isn't loud, it never tries to draw a crowd. It finds a place beside the rain and makes the room feel warm again. I never thought much of it then, you were just easy to be with. This is the good life, flowers by the pane. This is the good life, jazz beneath the rain. You never make the quiet strange, you only make the ordinary change. This is the good life, though I don't know why yet. The last time that you sat right there, you warmed your hands and watched the air turn silver near the window glass, and let the rainy minutes pass. We talked about a book, a train, a neighbor's dog that hates the rain. Nothing important, nothing deep, still those small words are mine to keep. I wouldn't say I miss that day, that sounds too much too soon to say. I only know the hours felt light, and every silence felt just right. Perhaps the good life isn't grand, perhaps it's something close at hand. A room, a song, a rainy view, and someone easy to be with too. This is the good life, coffee going cold. Rain across the garden, a record soft and old. grand and nothing new, just an ordinary day made easy by you. This is the good life, or close enough for me. This is the good life, 1 cup, maybe 2. This is the good life, a little time with you. No grand adventure, no perfect view, just quiet hours that feel more kind with you. This is the good life, though I don't know what it means. Soft rain, warm room, morning moving into noon. Nothing certain, nothing new, only that I feel at ease with you.